Dude, I'm hungry, I'm skinny, and I'm vegan. What do I do?
You need one of my Kaboom burgers.
Kaboom burgers?
Kaboom burgers.
Are they any good?
They're fucking awesome.
I am the angriest man alive. I curse the earth, I curse the sky, and I will be until the day I die. I am the angriest man alive.
So, what's in your Kaboom burgers?
100 grams of protein from some of the healthiest ingredients on the planet.
Wow. Well, what's the first ingredient?
The first ingredient is 2.5 cups of black beans, but going to give you almost 50 grams of protein, B vitamins, fiber, and this is very important for the vegan. They're also very high in calcium, which you're going to want if you don't want your bones to shatter when you're trying to deadlift 600 pounds. So you're going to take the beans and just stick them in the bowl right here, and kaboom. So the second ingredient is a sweet potato, and I microwaved this to keep the nutrients in, so don't boil it. And then you're just going to cut it in half like this. Now sweet potatoes are an excellent source of vitamin C, again fiber, and they're actually one of the only foodstuffs that doctors think you can live off solely on their own. Though I'm not sure if I'd actually want to try that. So you're just going to scoop the outside in and add it into the black beans here. So the next ingredient is mushrooms. Now the mushrooms and the sweet potatoes will really help keep the bean burgers from drying out in the middle, because one of the problems with bean burgers is they can have a tendency to get a little dry. Now, mushrooms have numerous health benefits, including they actually lower estrogen in the bloodstream, and they're also one of the only plant sources of vitamin D. So, if you're not getting that in the sun, eat your mushrooms. So you just chop them up and add them to the bowl here, and kaboom. Now, obviously, getting enough sunshine isn't a problem in California, but skin cancer is. Now, citrus peel is one of the only things proven to reduce your chances of getting skin cancer. So, adding the zest of a couple of limes to the burger not only adds flavor, but it's also a great idea if you're living here in the Sunshine State. So that's a couple of limes. And then you just throw them in and kaboom.
This is looking really good, but you said there was 100 grams of protein in these Kaboom burgers.
And that brings me to the next ingredient, that is unflavored rice protein. Now, we're going to add 2 scoops of unflavored rice protein. That's 50 grams of protein. And also, by combining a grain and a legume in the beans and the rice, we're creating a complete protein as well.
These are amazing ingredients, but how do we season them?
Well, we're going to start off with some parsley, which is technically a green leafy vegetable and has a whole host of nutritional benefits. So just going to chop some up. And kaboom. Throw that right in there. Some paprika. Put a little kick in it. I like things kind of spicy. You can use a little less if you want. Some cumin. Now I'm going to add a whole chili pepper too, because as I say, I like it spicy. Now when you're adding chili pepper, if you leave the seeds in, it's going to be hotter. If you take the seeds out, it's going to be less hot. So
that's good to know.
Yeah, so don't forget to wash your hands after you chop the chili pepper, and just throw that right in and kaboom.
Alex, get the
Notice he kept the seeds in. He likes it hot.
And the final ingredient is Brad's liquid aminos, and I love this stuff. It's fermented soy protein. You can use it as a replacement for soy sauce, and basically it's all your BCAAs. So not only is it a great seasoning, but you're actually upping the nutritional profile of your food when you add it. So I squirt in a little Brad's, and that's the seasoning. So then we're just going to take the masher and just combine the ingredients. You can use a food blender for this too. I prefer to do it by hand because it's kind of just satisfying, squashing stuff. So yep, so you just keep mashing, and once these are combined, you're going to make them into the patties. So now you have your completed burger mixture. It's time to make your patties. So I put a bit of flour down on a plate and on my hands to stop it sticking. Don't get this mixed up with your deadlifting chalk. So then put the mixture on the plate. Now I'll usually get a knife, separate it into 6 sections like that. Then take each one.
They look just like hamburgers.
Start to shape them into the patties. Now for me this will be a day's eating. I'll probably eat all 6 of these in one day. Because I'll eat them 2 at a time in 3 meals. So yeah, so that's 6 patties just made there. Now you can cook these in the oven, but personally I think they taste best pan fried. So that's real simple. You're just gonna put on a pan, let it heat for a minute, put in some olive oil. Then you just take patty, drop it in. I fry it for 3 or 4 minutes on one side, and then when it's brown on that side, just flip it over, fry it on the other, and then serve it with whatever carbohydrate sauce you want to combine it with. I mean, personally, I think they serve very well with rice, but I mean, you can serve with anything: noodles, pasta, or you can wrap in lettuce and serve them protein style. So you can see, I don't move it around too much before it's browned on one side because it makes them stronger, but these hold together pretty well anyway, so.
Well, that is starting to smell really good.
So it's had about 4 minutes on this side, so I'm going to flip it now. See, that's what it looks like as it's starting to cook. Give it 4 or 5 minutes on the other side. Okay, so here's the finished burger. Serve it with your choice of carbohydrates and kaboom.
Holy smoking Toledos.
There you go, man.
Thank you. Looks good.
So tell me what you think.
Good, dude.
Awesome, man. Cool. If you found the video informative, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, follow me on Facebook at Not That Kind of Vegan, on Twitter at Jack Vegan, on Instagram at Not That Kind of Vegan, and until next time, be good. And if you can't be good, be a bad motherfucker.